All right, I'll share with you something very powerful. Okay, which will really it's something that will really make you like, oh, like wow. Okay. Um, I watch reality shows. I love watching reality shows. I love watching behind the scenes of how things are made. And I specifically love watching shows which are like 10 years, 15 years old. Because, um, when a person was 20 years old and now the person is like 40 or 45, you see their evolution over the years. Okay. So, and the beauty about reality shows is they show you, like, when it's especially a contest, how badly they wanted something and what they were ready to do, to what extreme. And then you see, like, maybe the person was crazy before, now the person is so mature. Maybe the person was a winner, 100% surefire winner, and today the person is a complete failure. Or maybe the person was, they predicted this person would fail and will be totally useless, and the person ends up being the most successful. So I love watching what people had predicted, what was the result maybe 15 or 10, 15 years ago, and today when you check on Wikipedia or check on Google, and your mind is blown. Oh my goodness, look at that guy before, and or that female, and look now. So I was watching, my favorite ones are Apprentice, Tough Enough, Ultimate Fighter, all the behind the scenes. I even see documentaries, okay? I love watching them. So this particular reality show was called Tough Enough, which is WWE, wrestling's reality show. To give you in one line, for those people who want to be wrestlers, WWE superstars, be in that ring, this is an opportunity, a shortcut for you to become the selected superstar. So where people would spend 10 to 15 years to, qualify, this show will make you achieve that dream in less than 9 weeks. So where instead of 15, 20 years, you're going to do it in 2 months. Okay, close to 2 months. So, it's unbelievable. If you see the number of people who wanted to apply for it, nearly like 4,000 or 40,000 people applied. Then finally they shortlisted down to 2,000. Then finally it came to 200. Then finally for the audition, 200 people had to give audition. And out of that, 25 got selected. And out of that, only 13 got selected. Now, when I was watching very carefully each and every contestant, how they were behaving, how they were acting, and each and every one, all of them, there was one common thing. They all believed, I am the winner. This is my passion. This is what I want. I'm ready to live, breathe, eat, die for this dream. This dream means more than anything to me. I'm ready to die for it. They genuinely believed with every inch, every fiber of their being, this is what they wanted. Okay, this is before the show. And imagine the 40,000 or 4,000 who applied, they all believed it. The 2,000 that got selected, they all believed it. The 200, and each one said, I am the next. God made me for this purpose. I know I'm destined for this. Okay. And there are people who literally cried when they couldn't get it. Finally, the top 13 were chosen. The 13 for this event. And then when you watch the series, one by one, they start dropping out because, it's a competition. One gets very serious injury. One gets very sick. One feels, oh, I can't take it anymore, and they break down. Then one other believes he's the greatest. He's God's gift to mankind. But nobody likes that individual. One other was actually an oddball. He was not at all hygienic and not at all athletic, and he still believed he was going to be the next superstar. And then as it narrowed down, the ones who are very promising, like the last four, the guy was very built and they believed he was going to be the one. He ends up having his disc spine He has very badly damaged disc, herniated disc. He can't. His career is over. Huh? A big, huge guy. Then there was a female who everyone believed that she would be the winner. Everyone believed. And she breaks down and says, I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it anymore. This is not what I wanted. Then there was another guy who was ready to fight with everyone, ready to do anything it takes. He himself came forward and said, I thought this is what I wanted. It's not what I want. Now finally it came down to the last two. And when I look back on all those contestants, it's such a baffling, shocking realization that they all believed, They all believed, I am destined for this. They believed in every fiber of their body. They believed in their heart, their soul. I'm destined for this. This is meant for me. This is mine. I will succeed. Even if God came and told them, they would have said no. And they themselves finally realized it's not meant for them. And here's the shocking twist of the whole thing. The people who won the show, the people who actually won the show, the winners, they didn't sustain and they didn't survive. And they eventually gave up. Over a period of 20 years, they gave up, they quit the business. And they said, this was not meant for me. Maven, the guy who won that show, today he has a YouTube channel. You can Google search Maven, M-A-V-E-N, Huffman, H-U-F-F-M-A-N. He has a successful YouTube channel. Today, if you ask him, do you still want to be a WWE superstar? He says, no, I want to work for that organization, but I don't want to be a star. And he details all the injuries and all the problems he have had. And even though he didn't survive, and the best part is he never became a mega star. He became like a mid-carder, like a lower level guy. The guy who won that first ever show. And himself says, I was expecting so many things. In hindsight, when I look back, I was just a young man. It made me realize, like, when we are young, we are so sure about so many things. We are so sure about the girl we want to marry, the guy we want to marry, the country we want to migrate, the career that we want, the job that we want. We are so sure about so many things. We believe in our talent. We believe in our skill. We believe in ourselves. We're ready to fight against the whole world for what we want when we're young. But then the reality of life sets in, and then we realize, and then when we look back, like, I was so stupid, I was so immature. It's really thought-provoking, man. It's really thought-provoking. It's like all those people who believed that they were the one, they suddenly realize, no, they are not the one. All those people who felt like, this is my dream, no matter what it takes, they say, I didn't think all this was involved. This is not what I want. People who others thought were destined to be the champions, they either didn't have the physical capacity or the mental capacity or the emotional maturity. There are even people in some other shows like the UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship, the guy with all the talent, the build, the muscle, the fitness, he didn't have the emotional maturity. He was addicted to alcohol and he abused it and he got thrown out. And even though he was given a second chance, still he messed up. Even after 10, 15 years, he was given a second chance again. He won the show both the times and he got kicked out for the same mistake. Just imagine that. Even after claiming that he became mature, he changed, he evolved, he had a family, he is now responsible. He made the same bloody mistake. I'll tell you, when I watch these reality shows, it really makes you think like, bloody hell, life is one of the biggest teachers here. It teaches you lessons you never thought existed, never thought were there. And then when you realize what the lessons are, you're like, oh, bloody hell, yeah. Sheesh. For me, when I see these reality shows, and especially the ones which are like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years old, and the predictions and the assumptions people had, others had, or they had, and where they are today, when you see the whole timeline, it is seriously just explodes in your head, you know. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. This is the important lesson I wanted to give you. Don't be too sure about anything. Whether it's life, whether it's what you want, whether it's the person you want to marry, guy, the girl, whether it's a career, whether it's a country, whether whatever. Father time will reveal a lot to you. And as you change, as you become older, you'll just realize, oh, bloody hell, yeah. Maybe that's not what I want. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, if you have any such documentaries or reality shows which you feel should be watched, I would love to read what you have to say. And yeah, comment and let me know if what I said, kind of relates to you or rang a bell. All right. Feel free, comment below. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Bye.